All right, welcome to Greek mythology. When people come to this class, most of the time, they're expecting to hear about Greek and Roman mythology. It's the most widely known of the mythologies. Most people are most familiar with it, and there's good reason for that. It's what we call classical mythology. Classical mythology, Greek and Roman mythology, they're synonymous because for years and years and years, when mythology was taught, those courses just covered Greek and Roman stories. The word mythology itself comes from a word that Plato, a Greek philosopher, coined called mythologia, which is a word that he used to refer to things that he didn't believe to be true, but that he knew once were believed to be true. So that which he considered to be fable, but he knew once was considered to be truth, which lines up completely with the definition of mythology that we're working with in this class. And part of the influence that Greek and Roman mythology has had is really due to the expanse of Western civilization. Western civilization, if you know anything about it, really doesn't have that much to do with geography. It's all about the transfer of ideologies, political frameworks, things like that. And that all really got its roots in Greece. Okay, so these stories that share a lot of these value systems become pretty integral to that expanse. Now, the largest of the Western countries that are still around today is the United States. If you're watching this video and you're in my class, then you are part of the United States. So we are definitely influenced by these stories. So Greek and Roman mythology in its own right is just super important to mythology as a whole. However, this class is an overview of the major mythologies, and so I will kind of have to condense what we talk about. I'm going to give you like a nice overview of what the main stories are, but I can't give you everything. So definitely take this as like a segment from a much larger cultural mythology. I'll say as far as like introduction to what is classical mythology is I need to address the whole Greek and Roman dynamic here. There are two distinct mythologies in a sense. There's Greek mythology and there's Roman mythology. However, your Greeks are really your master myth makers. Those are the ones that are credited with most of these stories. When Rome came along, conquering most of the world, it sucked a lot of stuff from Greece. One of the things that it sucked was the stories that they told and the gods and goddesses that they worship. Basically what happened for the most part is that they took those gods and goddesses and renamed them, gave them Roman names, and now we have a new mythology. But for the most part, the stories aren't significantly enough different that I'm going to give you like a unit on Greek and a unit on Roman. We'll talk about Greek and Roman, emphasizing the Greek part, and if there's a significant difference between what the Greeks taught and what the Romans taught, then I'll like bring it up, but that won't happen all that often. So if you were coming into this like really like hardcore, I'm a Roman kind of guy, you might be a little bit disappointed, and I apologize for that ahead of time.